take 10% a year from his portfolio and successfully retire? How double dog dare you, Josh? How double dog dare you even suggest this? I worked with these people yesterday. Just freaking crushers. Oh, man. We'll just say they live in the great state of Washington. You got no income tax. You know, Washington, and you know, who wants to live there? But let's put it this way: Washington is freaking beautiful, man. I love Washington. I'd be there in 2 seconds flat, even with the libs. It's just beautiful. But I can't. My wife can't take the gray, and I can't blame her. I guess we could go to Squim, where they have the sun shines through the clouds of Squim, but all the other places gets clouds. I don't know if I buy that, but whatever. You might call it Sequim. But us natives, we call it Squim. Yes, you call it Sequim. And of course, that's obviously you're not from around here. Anyway, Washington State is pretty good. That's up its nuts. Anyway, so these guys, they got about $1 million. They need about $100,000 a year to live on, and he's got to retire because he's like, dude, they're grinding me. I'm not getting any younger. And so they're going to pull $100,000 from their portfolio, all right, 10% a year for the next 5 years, all right, $100,000 for the next 5 years until they're on Social Security. Now she's got a small pension too, a decent sized pension, but what's going to happen here? They're going to pull $500,000 out, and that includes taxes. That means they're going to reduce their portfolio by half, all right. So what happens, though, after they hit retirement and Social Security and everything kicks in? How much are they going to have to pull out then? They're going to have to pull about $25,000 a year. So $25,000 a year from a $500,000 portfolio, assuming there's no growth, all right, that's about a 5% rate of distribution. You tell me you can't make that work, dude? But they only can pull 5% a year out. That's way too much. They're going to be 70 years old at that point. 70, dude. How much longer do you have? So if you think about the 4% rule, the contingency is based on a 30-year retirement. Are you really going to live till you're 100 when you're 70 years old? Show me the evidence of that happening, please. Show it to me. I'd love to see. So again, they need $100,000 a year to live on. They're going to pull it all from their portfolio. 10% a year. Once the pension kicks in and once Social Security kicks in, they're going to need $50,000 a year $25,000 a year from a portfolio that's going to be worth $500,000. If my math is correct, that's a 5% distribution rate, right? Yeah, because 50,000, yeah, it's 5%, right? 25,000 be 50,000 on a 50,000, and then 500,000. Yeah, it's 5%. Look at me doing that in my head while I'm driving. How dare you do this when you're head while I drive? Look at how beautiful it is out there. Look at that. Just talking to a guy this morning, by the way, a client. That guy crushes in Ohio. He was talking about one of the guys at work. His son got got something off the road by a semi, and he got totaled his car. And his son's only 21 years old, but the son wasn't able to get the license plate or anything like that. And the cop's like, yeah, I don't blame the cops, but they're like, we don't have any evidence that you didn't kind of fall asleep at the wheel, something like that. And the son's like, what? The guy got run off the road. That's the word I was looking for. We need a license plate. We need something. We have no witnesses, nothing. And whatever. I'm not saying the guy. I don't know. All I know is my man is saying, I'm going to get one of those all-around cameras where you can see in front of you and back and records thing. So that's actually a pretty good idea, man. Get one of those all-around cameras. That way, if you can see some clown who does something deliberate to you nefariously, you have it on video. I think it's actually a real good move. So I'm not sure how much those cost. Oh, look at it. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Hey, you. Get out of the way. I don't want to hit these poor little babies. Hey, guys. Get out of the way. Why are y'all skinny? It's middle of summertime, man. There should be lots of food to eat. I had to honk at them to try to scare them out of the way because I don't want any big old Bambi. I love Bambi. Speaking of which, you know who you are, New Hampshire. I haven't had any Bambi jerky in a while, New Hampshire. You know who you are. How dare you not send me any? Lady, husband, they crush. Everybody crushes. We all love to crush around here. He goes hunting in New Hampshire and sent me some venison jerky. But I haven't had any for a while. Actually, I had another lady sent me some, where is she from? Was she from Maine? Some blueberry, maybe, was it the same people? Maybe it was. Sent me some blueberry syrup. Oh, man. So I'm all about it if y'all want to send me stuff. No, hold on there, lady. Hold on. Oh, tires. What the hell? You got to fix that. You got, dude, you're driving on a... Anyway, so if y'all want to send me stuff, I'm ready, willing, and able to get it. And I will promote it too, by the way. If you have a side hustle you want to promote, and you like making blueberry syrup, I'll freaking eat that from you, and I'll freaking promote the hell out of it. Can't go wrong with blueberry syrup. I'll tell you that right now. Can't go wrong with freaking venison jerky. Let me tell you that right now. So if you got some stuff you're doing, you're trying to market it, I'm all ears, dude. Send it away. I'm going to Costco right now. I'm going to get some ribs, some corn, and some eggs. I'm going to do some ribs up tonight, something wicked. I did some steaks last night. A little bit too long on the grill. That wasn't good. I did some, I tried to make some homemade bacon, you know, off those pork bellies. I didn't like it, man. People are like, oh, it's so much better. I'm like, you know, I've watched these guys on YouTube, Josh Weissman or something like that, and some other guy, some Texas cowboy guy. Dude, I don't know. I got like a black thumb when it comes to stuff, because you're like, oh man, you can make your own fried chicken, no problem. And I'm like, all right, there's this black guy who makes his own fried chicken on YouTube. Like, dude, that looks great. Try making my own fried chicken. I say, mine doesn't look like that. I tried taking a bite of it. I said, this doesn't. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got to do it again. I said, okay, how many times I got to do it before I get it right? I did it like 3 or 4 times. Finally said, I'm just throwing up the hands. So anyway, one thing I have learned, though, is to do good ribs. I have done that because I like ribs. They're good. And I'm starting to get pretty good at it, which is pretty nice. I would like to get a little bit better at the brisket, though, on my smoker. I'm starting to get a little bit better at that. But I got enough brisket. And but anyway, so ribs tonight. Ribs on the thing. Gonna roast some corn, some ribs. Oh man! But Josh, you can't retire in America. How dare you? Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm like, yeah, I do know, and I'm retiring in America, baby. And life is good. Look, dude, it's a freaking beautiful day. I just got off the phone with the guy who's crushing. You know, look. We got flowers today, self-serve. I don't want flowers, but I do want some honey. Put some honey on your ribs too. I'm going to talk to the guy at 12 noon here in about an hour and a half. So this guy right here, by the way, his son, he's going to be 64. He's going to take Social Security early. I probably should do a different video on this. I will, actually, because this guy, if you're an older man and you got young kids, you definitely should take Social Security early. I'll do another video on that. All right, love your thoughts. Again, if you like what we're talking about here and these videos help you, you want to buy me a cup of coffee, it'll be in the doobie-doo. Sign up for my email list, that will be in the doobie-doo. Sign up for my Locals channel, will be going live tonight at 8 p.m. on Locals. Locals exclusive. Not sure what I'm going to talk about yet, but I got lots of things to consider. Just got to think about it. All right, God bless.